Hey everybody. So again, we're playing Amnesia Machine for Pigs, and we just landed in some tunnels. Yeah. We just got through the locked gate with the chemicals, and here we are. So let's read some stuff. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally one blood. The product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped, ready for gambrolling and evisceration. For this we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high pressure venting from the engines. Excuse me. Via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is the utmost importance in retaining product quality. This also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler, and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
You. The flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? There's one of those things. Them water monsters that you can't see anything. Is it down that tunnel? I'm not trying to fuck with it. It sounds like it. Why am I being down this narrow ass hallway? He's wandering. Wait, is that the same tunnel? Oh, I just... Wait. How did I... Oh, okay. Wait, is this a different one? I'm like confused. They both look identical. I mean, I guess it would, but there's no signs and nothing's still in there. Oh yeah, it is. What the fuck? How did I do that? How did I manage that shit? Loose ones. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Chelm. I am no Eliyahu. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, there where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated and their duality tears them asunder as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. I don't know if I'm saying that right. They live sporadically, torn from the one world to another and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected area sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghost of fear and spite. Great. It's not going to be a phone. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Can't tell I was in here already.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
Okay, but I need to get to the side. Let's open one of the gates. That one. Maybe this. Yeah. Hey, buddy. It's like the same area. Oh, I guess it is the same area. I'm just a dummy. are you doing down here?
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic. Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement? And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views? Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for. And so you set about things immediately upon your return? Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
February 17th, 1899. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy. Yes, we see it. A tall weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps, a palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten, and this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This is the house of the dead, and here where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darlings, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill enough blood to prevent the sky from falling upon them." Woo. Hello. Man. Hey, let me know. Oh, okay. So he was just like chilling over here. It probably would have been like a jump scare or something. Right? Probably. Mandus post-diluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber. That's what it's called. Once again, and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames, where it belongs, and clear the path to the center of the machine. I don't know why I couldn't think of decontamination. Man, you better. Are those turds?
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
I mean, damn. Secret fallout shelters. Up. Wow. What? Oh, you're a big boy. Oh, I feel you. Oh, wow. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mine. My instincts have drawn me this far, and I am sure somewhere in this dank complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces, and they go about their dark business. And yet I watch them sleep and eat and play. They are so very human, so very childlike. And I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages. I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. Even though you created them. Trying to forget your deeds. Oh, he is playing. Kinda fucked up. I mean, not kinda, it's really fucked up. That, man. We're like making me feel bad for these like fucking monster things. I mean, it makes sense that I feel bad, but something. So do they lock themselves on this, on these things, or what? Oh boy. Can I jump that? Let's see. Hell yeah, I can. Oh. Oh, fuck. I like couldn't go down. What the hell? There we go. Deeper and deeper. Why are you glowing? Bilge pump. From tide to spine. And who is that third? That shadow? That spirit child in the background? That barely formed? That changeling? That almost lived, that never missed?
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mendes.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Alright.
He's here! He's here! I said you'd come.
Uh-oh. The pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. But he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. I don't remember them being, like, electrified.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Yeah, they were. I knew that wasn't real. Ancient children. Yeah, you can't hurt me up here, guys. It's so scary. Oh. It's like... Why? It's kind of a weird little jump scare. Stop. Ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. Main pump room. Valves and pipes. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. That got me good, 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 good. Go, 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 go. I was not expecting that. Now I'm covered in shit. Thank you very much. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah, let's go over here first. Oh, so I can do that. Hell yeah. Oh boy. I don't remember. Oh, it just does it. Okay. I think the other game was much, like, harder on you in that aspect too. Like the puzzles were less, like, straightforward. Did I do it? Anything? Alright. Am I gonna have to avoid these boys? Finding the children. Flood is drained. I prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation, how this machine now throbs about me. Sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Zoe once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Well. I guess the only way is down, huh? Okay, here we go. Wait, what? Yeah, but where? Oh, the ladder. So that's just like a weird little area? Did I miss something there? Weird. Or do I just go back down here? Oh, no. I'm dying. Oh, I can't go that way either. Excuse me. Then I have to go that way. Unless I turn this off. Can I turn this off? No. Okay. Oh. Duh. Duh. Never get this. Ah. Decontamination time. go. Hello? More potatoes. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forearms, but he cannot deviate. He is a man driven by love. Only love. March 15th, 1899. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden, they clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers of the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled, sick and heaving, and I remember when we pulled into Southampton when we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece. I went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden, buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. So is he saying the kids died? That's what it sure sounds like. The heart of the machine. And when they first said daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop, and they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies. And my love was all-consuming. I would die for you. I whispered for their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, and foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood. I am come for you now, my darling boys. Stop. No unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of management. Am I gonna, like, break this shit and go, like, oh no. Apparently I'm management. Who's managing this place?
To London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
Holy shit.
For your children, Mandus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Shit is huge, 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 huge. God damn. Alright.
Oh, dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
You made it, man. Or had something to do with it. What's this? Rod control room. It's a TIE fighter.
I tried. I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
Shit. Did you kill them to, like, not have them deal with this shit? Well, that did nothing. So it leads to the same place, so I'm supposed to, like, fire this thing up? What am I missing? Okay. Why can I not interact with anything? I can't open this. Oh, I can. Fuck. Thought because it didn't have a fucking valve or something, I couldn't open it.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane. Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition. Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Do I just start hitting switches? Final act of sabotage. The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Okay, so 3 won't work, right? Guess down we go again. Further down. See some spooky shit, I'm sure. Why they'd be down here. Makes no sense. Can I... okay, there we go. That it? There we go. Whatever this does. Now can I go turn them switches? Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you.
Quickly, quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn no madness. They suffocate, they suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, madness, set them free. Set them all free.
Shit, what is this gonna do?
I live. I breathe again.
Oh.
I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit. I knew they were dead, but like... What?